everybody. I'm your host, Brian Watkins, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Watkins channel. My subject today is about what I miss most about the sitcom Charlie's Angels. Now, this is from the era of 1976 to 1981. I haven't watched the Charlie's Angels for the year 2000, so I'm not going to go there because I haven't watched it. I saw who played on it. Very attractive looking women. But the reason why I'm making this video is for all of the other fans that feel the same way as I do. Let's get started. I remember coming into a knowledge of Charlie's Angels when we lived on Mound Road off of Nevada Road in Detroit, Michigan. I was going to Pierce Elementary School, and this is how I found out about it. Now, my stepfather and mother were together at that time. May he rest in peace. Farrah Fawcett, excuse me, may she rest in peace, had took a picture, a poster, and she sold over 1 million posters. And I remember it. I was a little kid, and I looked up at it, and I remember. So I had saw the post of her first, and you're a kid, you hear commercials, you hear when they're giving out awards for best soap opera or best sitcom, miniseries, things of that nature. So I would hear the theme music from Charlie's Angels, and I would hear them mention her name. I already knew who she was as far as the picture was concerned, and I saw her. So I had started watching Charlie's Angels just to look at Farrah Fawcett, period. And then I started to pay attention to the other ones, and they were, very attractive looking undercover detectives. And they weren't taking no nonsense. They was kicking butt and everything. They dressed nice. They had all the game, and they would take an order from a guy from the telephone. You never saw who he was, And I was like, wow, that's fascinating. So I was about 7 years old, and I followed Farrah Fawcett all the way up till she passed away. But don't get me wrong. The other ones I remember because I think one of the ones left and was replaced by Cheryl Lynn, if I'm not mistaken. She was fine. But my whole entire focus, Farrah Fawcett, because she was doing all the shampoo commercials and all the other ones. They were cool. Don't get me wrong. But fellas, when you hear the word Charlie's Angels, who comes to your mind first? All three beautiful women or the late Farrah Fawcett? For me, Farrah Fawcett. I'm just being honest. You can put your comment down on who comes to your mind first, because I'm curious. I want to know. But I'm telling you up front, me, the late Farrah Fawcett, when she passed away, I knew she was sick, you know what I mean? When she posed for Playboy and everything, I was right there. Went all the way back to when I was 7 years old. Now, when we had moved on, like Cardoni and Carpenter, I had got off in the girls and stuff, so I can't stop watching it. But they had took it off in 1981. And then when they came out with the new Charlie's Angel for 2000, they come out with so much interesting, attractive material. I stopped keeping up with a whole bunch of movies, series, remake series about 20 years ago because it would come out so fast. And by the time I run and catch up with it, something else that attracted my attention. I was like, forget it. If I see it, I see it. I don't. If I get around to renting it or buying it on DVD or Netflix, so be it. But it all came back to Farrah Fawcett. So, subscribe to my channel. You know why. 2 reasons. I make videos constantly and get a chance to win cash. So, if you like this video, click that you do. If you don't, click that you don't. Continue to leave your comments and your video requests. The best I can do is respond back to them at my earliest convenience. And don't forget to continue to support the Brian Watkins channel by making a donation to the link that's provided in my description box. Don't you go anywhere.